All that is, and all that will ever be, is now. For beyond the pale of death, there is the cold void, and its name is Sithis. To carve one's ambitions into reality, that is the only truth. For even immortals may be slain, and power is given only to those who take it.
What's up, everybody? It's Sol, and due to popular demand by one particular person, I'm going to be playing as the Sinistral Elves over here in Yakuta. These are a really interesting elf, actually. We've played a bit, well, not a bit. We've played a little bit in Skyrim in our series, and then I also played over here with the Black Horde. I wouldn't mind coming over here at one point in this mod just because there's so much to do and see, and I really want to play as a werewolf or a vampire still as well. But for now, because this one's been requested the most, I'm going to try out the Sinistral Elves. So basically, these guys were the natives to Yakuta, and then they were eventually pushed out by the rising Yakutan warlords. So that's going to be something we're going to have to contend with by essentially what my plan is to just make Yakuta. This is King Viltor, I think is how you would say it, the third of Akos Kazaz. He is a sadistic, diligent, just. He is a golden sovereign, which that's really handy. He's pure-blooded. He's shrewd, he's etheric, he has the ritual sign, and he has a lifespan of 5. And he's already 294 years old, so he's going to live to be about in his 500s, so we're about like maybe a little over halfway through his lifespan. And as an aside, he obviously also looks really sick. Him and his wife look really cool. We'll read now about their faith, which I find quite interesting. The Sinistral Elves who follow the Ida faith believe in the absolute reality of the physical world. Bone and dirt, blood and smoke, flesh and metal, this is the real, the only truth that matters. They believe that in the end, nothing awaits past the veil of death except the great void. The believers of this faith do not seek the pleasures of the afterlife or divine favors that were promised by the dark or light gods alike. The followers of the faith of Ida live only to endure, to fight, and to carve their mark into the world while they still breathe. And their faith pertains to adaptive, they have sacred lies and veneration of knowledge. These are their virtues, so calm, deceitful, brave, callous, and astute intellectuals. The pantheon is just Sithis, also known as Padme, Fatimai, El, Satakal, and Koda is a primordial spirit recognized in some form by most cultures in Tamriel who personifies chaos, disorder, and the void. And they have no secondary pantheon, so they have no patrons. And all of their holy sites, it looks like, are just over here, so it's good for us for collecting those to get all the bonuses. I think we already have 2. Yeah, the only one we need is Ravon Tower, which I don't think is even here on the map. But maybe when we take it, we can do it. I'm not sure. Special buildings, as far as this island goes, are not super numerous, although this temple with its extra taxes might be handy. There's also a port down here that one of my vassals has. I could also potentially build one of these holy sites, but other than that, there's not too much going on over here as far as that goes. Also, we'll read the Sinistral Elves. The Sinistral Elves were the native inhabitants of the great continent of Yakuta, where they built grand cities of alabaster stone and mined the rich onyx minerals of the peaks. Renowned for their exceptional craftsmanship, they were master gem cutters and metalworkers, shaping orcalium and other ores alike into ornate weapons and sacred relics. Unlike their neighbors, the Sinistral Elves embraced a philosophy of stark realism, believing that beyond death lay nothing. This belief drove them to focus on the present, honing their martial skills and fortifying their society against the harsh realities of the world. Their warriors adorned themselves with armor made from the tough hide of the Yoth asp, protecting what they called the throne of the soul. Despite their cultural and technological advancements, the Sinistral Elves eventually clashed with the rising Yakutan warlords. The brutal conflicts are causing their civilization to slowly descend to ruin, and hopefully there is time left for them to make peace. There is no time to make peace. However, we will win. And that's going to be our goal for this video, is to basically establish a lasting realm for them. A couple available dynastic legacies. I'm going to go with Arcane Blood since we are magical. I like the idea of Master Conjurers only. Well, yes. Yeah, I like Master Conjurers. I almost always go with that. Arcane Court, which is always great, and Perennial Rights. And then I'm going to do House of Warriors since it mentioned that specifically. And then I almost always do Mostly Fair for the Feast and Hunt cost reduction. So we did the same thing in our Snow Elf series. So there you go. He has Stewardship. But I always like magic if the character can do magic like at all. So I'm just going to do Magical Theory. And he already has Conjuration, or almost Master Conjurer, so that's a big reason. I checked this beforehand, though I selected Conjurer. You probably didn't think I did that, did you? We can hold court, but a bigger thing that we need to do... Actually, does he have Transmute? I did not check that. He doesn't, okay. A bigger thing we need to do here, to start off, is we need to do a coronation, because unfortunately this character does not start as having done one. But we do have a crown already. We have the Sinistral High Crown. Forged from solid gold, the crown of the Sinistral High King takes the form of a grand halo encircling the head in a sunburst of straight gleaming rays. It offers no comfort to its wearer, only presence. Dangling from its sides are red rubies, swaying like drops of blood. For the Sinistral Elves who believe there is nothing beyond death, the crown is not a symbol of divinity or grace. It is a warning. Rule while you can, and show them your prestige and might. Absolutely based. Super, super sick. And we are going to need to do a coronation. So I'm going to do that just to start off here while we can still afford it. We'll just do a regular coronation, and then whatever happens, happens. I don't really care. Physician. I'm going to make my high priest my physician. I always end up just selecting this one. I already have a court mage helping me out with that. I think for now we'll just ignore some of these, but if it comes up that we need them, you know, we'll obviously mess around with that. My high priest is going to be my officiator, of course. What I think I'm going to do to start is probably take out this guy, and then I would love to sort of piece this guy up. Basically just go for the smaller realms, and then go from there. This guy should technically already be a vassal of mine, because he's one of my elves, but he said no. What are the cultures on here? Okay, so Sinistral. It looks like there might be an elf down here, actually. Oh, another one, yes. A very strong mage, but that he is at a temple, which does not have a unique building as we saw, but still really interesting. Got our alliance in. To the forgetful King Viltor, a number of your faithful vassals have noticed that courtiers sending the invitations to your coronation have been lost on their way to our courts. We would not want to miss out on the occasion. Thanks for the reminder. Who did I just invite? Oh, this guy's going to give me scale armor for free. Oh, so kind of you, my friend. I enjoy that his appeal to the masses is filthy lowborn scum. And we are officially crowned. The crown is placed atop my head. I would like to completely control my de jure borders anyway, so I feel like that's an easy one to do. And we got it. So we got 150 prestige, 37, what is it? Legitimacy. And we are now a crowned sovereign. And we can get our oath done probably fairly quickly. We can hold court. What is our oath? Consolidate the kingdom in 20 years. We have to get quite a few different areas, but that's fine. This is already mine, so I'm going to work on taking this, because you should not have a goblin problem in the middle of my realm. Okay, this guy decided to hit me up. He just has skirmishers. It's fine. Let him come. I do wonder... I should be able to actually cast Summon Daedric Army. How many do I have? Is it lesser? And then what did we get? We got Daedra. Oh, yeah. That's fantastic. And it's done. 8 months. Disband. We'll give Lagond to somebody. Some of all skills. My nephew, Chancellor and Tax Collector. He probably already has a realm. Yes, he does. I'll give it to you. And you're currently doing that. You're under here, right? Okay. And you... I'm going to go with Teth first. I'll push you to the borders. It's kind of interesting how it looks like most of the locations are just desolate. Oh, we do have a unique men-at-arms too. We have Soul Trappers, which, well, if I could read the thing. Generally, Soul Trappers don't train for war, but these well-prepared weathered rangers who make it their life's trade to hunt the myriad of Black Marsh's great beasts for their souls will find soldiers less threatening and easier to hunt than most of their usual quarry. I don't know why they get those. Maybe it's just because of the name. There we go. And I wonder if anything... Oh, it is based on that. Is there anybody I can ransom, though? It's just you. How much could you take for the ransom? Well, is it 100% either way? Let me see. Oh, yeah, it would be 100% either way. I'm going to ransom you anyway, just for that extra gold. Perfect. I need that 50. Disband, thank you. Perfect. And this is also tribal, so this is just going to go probably to the same guy. Oh, this does count. Is this part of my de jure? Oh, boy. You made a mistake, little guy. I did not know that. I did not see that this guy was here. It's perfect. Just run on over there and take him up. Who's this guy? Just going on a little raid. My ally? Oh, you can raid? That's pretty cool. Oh, you must have the pillager or whatever tree done. That's really cool. Very wise of you. 6 gold a month? Jesus. I need definitely find a way to get some more money. How close are you to... Yeah, transmute might be handy. Do we take somebody? Who we get? Ooh, let me get your gold. Thank you. Cool. And I'm gonna give this to... Who is it? This guy. He seems to be like my coastal defender. Oh, wait. Oh, he already owns it. Okay, cool. Never mind. I was confused because I was like, why can't I give it to him? And it was like, well, because he's already got it. It's already his. Very nice. Very nice. Good to see. Love to see it. We are... we only need to get 3 more. So I'm just going to sit here for a second, let my money replenish, and then when I can get Clithy, which is a crazy name, we'll buy that, and then we'll go into war with them. You can also declare war. I'm letting both my vassals be able to declare war. That way I think this guy might attack them, because he shouldn't have a truce against them, so that would be nice. Maybe one of them will do something. I ended up getting a gift as well from one of them a second ago, so that was also pretty nice. But I'm just going to hold on to it, as is obvious. Everyone should both fear me and love me. My glory is widely known. That 450 is going to be nice. That's why I grabbed it. Duchy building, I don't think we can build, but we should be working on... I have a little extra. Desert agriculture is the cheapest one and will make an immediate difference, so let's grab 2 of those. I should be able to still get that money back by the time this pops up for me to claim it, so I'm not really that worried about it. It's only 75. But having those extra money per turn... why don't we bump uglies instead? Why don't we do that? I mean, you're really pretty, and you know, I'm so nervous. So nervous. I don't know what I'm saying. What the heck? Why does he look like that? Ansei has transcended the path of the sword singer, became an Ansei, a saint of the sword. He's able to manifest his own soul into a powerful Seihai or Shihai. That's really cool. I want this to be in the new Elder Scrolls game, but I don't think it's going to be. But that would be really dope if it was. I just have to have it illustrious. At the moment, I'm kind of just waiting because I want my truce to end. And then if I get enough money, I might be able to do like a hunt or something, because we have the we have decreased hunt costs. So actually, we could just do that now. We could just do a hunt. We don't have a master of the hunt though. Let's see. Yeah, this guy's great, actually. All right, we'll do a hunt because they're nice and they'll give us some gold. Let's do it here in Kalia. Small plantations are done. Excellent. So now we're getting a little bit more. We're seeking a wolf, a desert wolf. We did not find it, but we got 150 prestige, and that's better than nothing. So we have 14 months till we can attack this guy again. So I'm just gonna again wait out, hold out, just kind of chilling. 3 months till that truce is over, and then we can attack them. We need to figure out what to do with Yakuda. I could declare war on this guy and just conquer him. I didn't realize he was sort of separated by this mountain range though, so it wouldn't really make sense. And that truce is gone, baby. That's 100, but how much is Conquer County? 120, okay, well, we'll take this one. It'd be nice if I could get more Magicka per turn, because then I'd be able to like actually cast Daedric Army more. But only having up to 210 is, you know, it's only going to be so useful. If we don't consolidate that kingdom in 13 years, though, you will get a huge penalty to your legitimacy, so we do have to make sure we get that done. And it's done. Thanks, buddy. Silt is gonna grant this to somebody. Let's see. Actually, this guy looks to be a pretty competent mage and a decent... Actually, he's pretty good at everything, and I can put you here. Nice. I wonder if I could make you actually into my... No, I can't put you there because you're a vassal. This guy's... Oh, he's only allied to... Are you allied to this guy anymore? This guy? Yes. I have to kill your marshal, your son, which... seems very unlikely, but we could certainly try. Your military strength is inferior to me. The only person that's going to help you are these Yakutan sword masters. I'm going to wait till I get one more Daedra round. I could seize the moment, yes, but 35% isn't very, great. I want to seduce my own wife. I mean, I guess if you want to do that. I like my wife so much. I want to seduce her. I mean, you know what, dude? Based. I feel that way about my partner too. Are you still converting that? Start getting rid of this one now because we don't need whatever that stupid faith up there is. So I now have 2,900. If I attack him, he's only got 26. He had 3 allies, but now he only has the 2. I might be able to do it. I'm gonna go for this one first because I fear. Where is the building at? It's right here. I fear that his capital may be too fortified for me to take right away. I'm almost wondering if I should wait a second. 2 enemy allies? You only had... Okay, you had the 1. You had the 2. That's right. If I can get you to... If I can bait him into coming over here, that could be pretty much GG. Okay, here we go. I did indeed. Overeager much. Because if I can hit them now... Better army commander doesn't mean anything when they have literally the embarkment penalty. Can you move around this mountain range? Alteration. Yes, transmute. Thank God. Nice. My wife is now my lover. Love to see it. The theory of lightning. I always like to get Experimentalist because you get more Arcana. Which now puts me at 24, which I think is, the cap is now 300 for him, which means he could probably cast, once we get to it, I think he could probably cast, what, this one now? To get the 150? Pretty good. Oh, he discovered it. Dude, they always do. They always do. Scheme has been exposed. It always is. And we caught this guy. Oh my god, he's so strong. Jesus, so close. What? My mom died? Was it in the fight? Oh my god. These wars are brutal. No wonder the Sinistral Elves ended up dying. Oh my, she was my steward. The dragon invasion. It has begun. It's so early this time. Unsettling news has begun to spread from the north. Mass figures have been forcing the rulers of the northern lands to worship their foreign-scaled gods. Reports tell of how villages and cities being forced into submission. Those who resist get immediately crushed by their strange sorcery. Some stand firm in defiance, while others waver, uncertain whether to fight or kneel before the flames. Have at thee. Oh, the Endless is already here. He's gonna have to fight Ysgramor. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. I'll send you over here and have you go get some supplies, because you're really running low, and that won't help anybody. Cool. Replenish your supplies. Just hang out for a second. It's fine. This guy's going to take, like, way too many years to even do anything. So, it doesn't even matter at all. How long do we have to consolidate? 9 years. As long as we can finish this within the next year. They have better army commanders than me, but that shouldn't matter. He speaks alien... Oh my god. Ysgramor, you did that? That doesn't sound like you, man. Thanks, buddy. That was a brutal affair. Good lord. Had to absolutely brawl for that guy. Alright, so now we have a 5-year truce, and then we'll have to work on taking his capital, but he's significantly weakened, and that's all that matters. He's got 1 levy. We could also just say we don't care, and just attack him again, because I think our consolidate is what? We need 1 more to get it. I do like the idea of some elves that worship, like, Sithis or the Void. I think that's fun. Oh man, this guy... Is he gonna lose to the Peasant Rebellion? Oh my god, he's getting absolutely rocked. These dudes... Oh, 95 prowess! Oh my god. This place is no joke, dude. I mean, what would I lose? I would lose 1 level of fame. I mean, who even cares? Who even cares? Like, it really doesn't matter. 5 months! Oh wow, because we're resieging it. That's gonna be quick then. New magic perk, hell yeah. Let's go to... Big Arcane Outlet is a good one, right? Prosperous stress level. Calm. Visibility is good, because it's like hostile scheme rejection. Let's do Cure Disease. I always like to have that one. I have really strong fortresses, so it might take a while for them to actually siege those down. How long do you got? 13 months? I can do this quickly and then turn around. Come smack this dude in the face. Get rid of Yakuto. A little dishonor never hurt anybody, right? Unreal. Come on, hit me. It's over. Just like that. Thank you. And now you have this whole duchy. Look at you. Big man. Big man walking. Could bring him under tribute. Don't necessarily want to. Let's consolidate the realm. Get 360 prestige, which wouldn't put me back to where I was, but it's pretty good. And then we'll also get 72 legitimacy. Boom. Very close to what we want to be. Barony Yule and Populists Party. I'll work on that. And then as far as Convert Faith, you should be working on this. Get rid of the last one. You should be doing, like, all of them. Chivalry is fine, but you don't need to be focusing on that. Become a necromancer. Oh. There are things in this world that are, at large, considered to be unwise to partake in. Necromancy is one such thing. It is an ignoble science. It is the darkest art. This practice alone is enough to give conjuration a stigma as a school of magic. Some of the worst people in Tamriel's history have been necromancers. That said, it is a science. It may not be a respected one, but it may offer real solutions to practical problems and bring a new dimension to magical theory in the field of transplanar. I don't know how to say that. Just how unethical can this be? Oh, it's shunned by my faith, though. Honestly, it sounds cool. Let's just do it. Studying the dark art of necromancy will not be easy. The embalmment and reanimation of dead bodies, the manipulation of someone's life force, and the communication with departed souls are just a few examples of what I will need to learn. I should be prepared for a long period of study and experimentation and for the hate and resentment that most people in Nirn have towards those who tamper with corpses. Yet there are ways to avoid such opposition. I could keep my studies a secret, concealing my true intentions from the world. Doing so would require additional caution and take more time, but it would allow me to reveal my power only when I'm ready to deal with the consequences. Study openly. There are ways to make the undertaking I'm aiming at less challenging. I'm not the first to venture down this path, so there is experience to rely upon. I could try to obtain some books on necromancy, or perhaps find someone who is able and willing to help me. I'm going to send for somebody just to tutor me in the ways of necromancy. And our legitimacy is back to true after holding court. This is what I'm talking about. It literally didn't even matter. My guest. It appears that my call for a possible tutor of the dark arts has not gone unanswered. Today a stranger arrived in my court cloaked in the stench of death and mystery. My name is... God. My name is Uvrental, and I'm here to deliver the knowledge you seek. Let me enlighten you about the secrets of death and the things that lie beyond for a small price and a place at your court. This individual seems capable enough to help me reach my goal, though there is a certain unease I feel in her presence. This may be just something to get used to. I will trade you your knowledge for gold. Practicing new necromantic spells nearly every day has yielded some useful knowledge that can be extrapolated onto other schools of magic. Thanks to that, I'm able to widen my magical repertoire even further. This shows indeed how little I have known so far about the arcane. I can only imagine what other things are laying behind the doors I now open. What else will await me there? How far will I be able to go? Only time will tell, but I'm ready for it now, more than ever. I grow stronger. You can raise Undead Horde, which is super, super useful. Not as good as this spell, because they're not actually, like, good, but I'm gonna get another 100 men. My dear student, don't you think I deserve some more appreciation for the things I'm going to teach you? Uvrental suddenly appears behind me while I'm working on some notices. Some ink spills over the freshly written page. It really starts to spook me how she always seems to appear out of nowhere. While I'm cleaning the page, she continues, there is still much to learn, and it would be a shame if you were to lose my assistance, so a little gesture of approval would be most welcome. Fine, you can be my court mage. Are you any good at it? Oh, you are good. Okay, good. Pay ransom? Oh, thanks for the 50 gold, dude. That's so sweet of you. I think I would rather you fabricate a claim on this, because you might get a claim on the duchy, which would be super handy. So let's work on that first, because it's going to be faster. While I'm carefully trying to harness the energy of a freshly captured soul, I'm suddenly interrupted by Veleron. Without any hesitation, with the holy fury vibrating in his voice, he starts to speak. You need to end this immediately, my lord. I worry not only for the poor souls you are tormenting, but also for your own. Go on like this and the void will be forever lost to you. Well, I don't think I care. This is none of your business. The more I learn about necromancy, the clearer it becomes to me how dangerous a path it is. There are many examples of great minds that have lost themselves in these dark practices, becoming twisted beyond recognition and falling to beings with power much greater and terrible than those of any mortal. These poor souls are now cursed to live like their own creations, a mindless pawn in a greater game, bound and used by the forces they once consulted and considered themselves equal to. Is this a risk worth taking? What power could be worth such a fate? Maybe I should reconsider my choices. No. No. You only care about power. There is no fate beyond death. This is it. The only thing is now, and the only now is power, okay? Stop being a coward. The basics of necromancy are no longer a secret to me. I am confident that I have acquired some knowledge to put my newfound abilities to the test, and the simplest method to do so would be through the use of corpses of a deceased animal. This is how many renowned necromancers began their rise to power, including the powerful Manamarco. Well, he's not existed yet. If the legends surrounding his time in the Sijic Order are true, therefore there's no reason for me to deviate from this path. I can do without, because I'm already a hunter, so I already know about animals, so I don't have to pay somebody. The hunter I hired brought me the body of a really gorgeous wolf. I carried it deep into the depths of my dungeon where I could safely experiment on it, or so I thought. Even though I followed all the instructions, something went horribly wrong the moment I cast a spell on the corpse. Despite my precaution, the animal started attacking me as soon as it came to life. There's no room to flee. Do I really have to fight my own creation now? Fight the undead creature. Do it. I got wounded. The foul smell of rotten flesh and chemicals I used to embalm the corpse I had experimented on lately has seeped deep into my hair, my clothes, and onto my skin itself. There's no point in denying it. Everywhere I go, noses are wrinkling and faces are turning away. It's embarrassing to say at least, but there's no way of getting around it. This is a long thing. Sometimes I wonder if I should just take a really long bath and forget about necromancy once and for all. It's a small price to pay. You just smell bad. I mean, who cares? After countless hours, I finally accumulated the secret knowledge and mystical abilities needed to be a necromancer. I've seen a glimpse of things that lie beyond death and am forever changed. Due to the new source of magicka I opened up, I can feel it pumping strongly through my veins. It is now time to make use of it. Soon, everyone on Nirn will see what I'm capable of. This would not have been possible without Uvrental. I am now a necromancer. And I think that means we now have access to the dark arts tree, which... we're going to do the Daedric Sucker focus. And raising Undead Horde allows you to become a Lich if you can get all the way down that tree, which would be really sick. Cannot attack you because I still have a truce with you for another 4 years. You I can't attack yet at all. I gotta wait another 18, a few months actually. It's not 18, but. Mage's damage? Yeah, let's do that. And power magic is really handy. Oh my god, what happened now? Somebody murdered my daughter? I keep losing my steward every single time. And we're now back to illustrious. Hell yeah. Which I think means I can now conquer just random counties, which is good. I've lost like all of my best people, which is unfortunate. My lord, something that is so well versed in the arts of necromancy like yourself surely has heard of slowed soap before. There are a few other substances unknown that are so potent in boasting one's necromantic abilities. The mighty and mysterious slowed crafted out of their own young, and I managed to get my hands on a fresh supply of it. For an adequate sum, I am willing to consign this valuable ingredient to your competent care. Wait, it's literally soap? I mean, 60 gold isn't bad. I'll take it for magical additives for 5 years. Dang, 388. Oh my god, these guys have insane, like regions. Okay, good. He's still trying to get a claim on this band of Soko. Might be able to get a claim on the duchy this next time around. We'll have to see. Oh my god. Looks like everybody in Morrowind decided to change their court language. Oh, there we go. Yes, the host of Samara will be mine. That is exactly what I wanted, buddy. So once this truce ends... Oh my god. Everybody's changing their court language. Perfect. Thanks. Yes, please convert this one. Probably would want to put like something like this there. Do I have enough to... I do have enough to cast a spell. Let's see what I can get. Nice. And then we'll put another one of these there. Perfect. Excellent. Get a little bit more money. And then once this guy's gone... Oh, wait, he's dead. I don't have a truce with you. I could just conquer your county. You're also somebody else. Interesting. Because my goal is, remember, to make a high kingdom for ourselves. And we just need to have 10 more counties. Oh, that's so many. This guy probably could also conquer. So that's like 3 out of, you know, it's not terrible. This guy, I think once we get up to Illustrious, I might actually be able to, like, hit him and start taking some duchies from him. But for now, this is probably what we're going to have to deal with. A lot of just conquest. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of decisions. Become a Lich would be really sick. I just have to become a Master Necromancer and have 100 Magicka. But it's not a guarantee that you'll get it, because I have done it before with a character. But it could be a cool goal for this guy, because he's still got like 200 years left, right, of living. And we've only been playing for 20 years. I'm just going to keep on marching. The March of the Void Elves. I like calling them the Void Elves because they worship the Void. They're not technically called that, I don't think, but... Nobody cares that I'm a necromancer, like, at all. As I sit in contemplation surrounded by the ancient tomes and cryptic scrolls that line the dimly lit chambers of my sanctum, my thoughts gravitate towards 3 pretexts propagated by the esoteric Aureate Serpent. In the elusive realm of arcane knowledge, the term dark magic has earned an ignominious reputation, casting its practitioners as malevolent sorcerers, an unjust label that veils the truth. In this hollow chamber, the critics' vitriolic voices fade into obscurity. The luminous wisdom of the Aureate Serpent's pretext shines brighter, illuminating the true essence of dark magic, an art enshrouded in mystery and misunderstood by the uninitiated. I wonder what else this Aureate Serpent has written. We could grant this to like a guest because we don't have a lot of people. Horsefolk. Let's see who's got the best stewardship. You do? Oh, and you worship the same faith as me. That's fine. For some reason this guy doesn't like me either. It could be, oh, the wars. He's also angry about, oh, I mean, I probably insulted him or something, who knows. Archmage? Oh, let's do this one. Doesn't even matter. Getting the bonus to the mages is great. Alright, excellent. I think I have a truce with you for like 10 years. 3 years. 10 years, what am I talking about? 3 years. Let's see if we can transmute again. Should be able to do at least the lesser. Yeah, nice. 40 gold. That's nice. That's real nice. I'm gonna build a mage tower here because I just got more money from one of my vassals, and then I'm gonna make sure my mages are actually stationed here. And then you guys, my pikemen, can go, I guess, anywhere. But yes, you guys need to go there. I would love to improve you guys, but I just never have enough money to do anything. Okay, that's the spell. Oh, and then more taxes. Beautiful. Oh my god, love to see it. Thank you, steward. And you were swayed. Oh, so you might not get... You might get out of that. You might not get that rebellion after all. Because what is it? So this is 3 more. We might end up making this Empire title. We need 850 gold, though. Woo. For the Empire title, that's crazy. But that would give me a claim on everything else, so it is definitely worth trying to get to it. I'll just hold on to my gold for now. Hopefully just not lose too much of it. This guy's going to be definitely the biggest one, but I see at least 1, 2, 3. Were you getting attacked by? Peasant Uprising? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'll only need, what was it again? I already forgot. I'll only need 3 more. So once we get those, we should be able to like kind of go around and do some individual stuff. Inferior, yeah. Vastly inferior. Can I just conquer you? That actually might be smarter to do that. Zanzar is not that strong. And I could just take this little duchy down here. Which I think is... Which one has our holy site on it? Oh, it's this one. Oh no, Ravon Tower is right here. Oh, I should take that then. We should take our last holy site that we don't have. Where am I at? Where am I at? I don't even know where I put my stuff. It doesn't really matter because they're going to go by sea anyway. So I could just spend the money and get these up to 100. I might as well. I mean, what's the cost? If I want to further increase my necromantic knowledge, I need to study influx of fresh bodies to practice my art. Luckily, I know where to find them. I'm a ruler of a whole realm of subjects after all. And just to think about all the corpses that were rotting in their graves, what a waste. It will serve me in life and in death. An expert necromancy perk. Ysgramor has passed away. Good riddance. Who cares? So, did we get another one? Oh my god, so we just got that automatically. Nice. Restless Dead is great. So now we only have 4 to go. Restless Dead, what does this do? Oh, right, I can cast this anywhere. Oh, that's such a good spell. I forgot all about that. That was the one. Thanks, buddy. Restless Dead. I forgot all about that. It's so useful. The Undead Horde. Like, it's just levies, but having them in general, super useful. Transmute to 60. Let's get an extra 20. I need something. We're gonna run out of money before this war is over. How much will we get off this siege? Oh! My soulmate. Let's love to see it. Love it. Okay, so she's being convinced of my greatness. Which again, of course, who wouldn't be? Scooted towers have been built, so my mages are now stronger. We did capture somebody. Can I ransom you? No, that's okay. Ravon Tower. I will definitely keep this one. You're still working on that, but Ravon Tower I will keep. And then I could eventually make a holy site here if I wanted to, but I won't do it for now. I am now known as the Crypt Stalker. You desecrate corpses and fiddle with dark magic. You are therefore shunned by those who are rejecting these practices. That's actually really sick. Every effort to hide the true nature of my dark deed is in vain. The message of the necromantic abilities has already begun to spread among commoners and nobles alike. Pathetic and spineless as they are using this to badmouth me, calling me King Viltor, the Crypt Stalker, pointing out my sins and demanding my repentance. They will get none of it. I will stand by my decision to follow this path, and I will wear the new name they gave me in mockery with pride. It'll be an uneasy nickname. That is actually a really cool nickname, so I don't know what your goal was, but you made me sound 10 times cooler than I am. Ooh, I'm getting attacked by this guy for the Barony of Ravon. That is actually super useful, thank you, because I have no money. It looks like he's just going to head north, but he's going to lose money. I knew it. I knew if I baited him, he would come down here. I'm just going to hold on to you guys. Oh, it says we'll lose. If I just station my besiegers, might be able to catch him. Okay, barely beat him. Another Dark Arts perk. Minor Necromancy. Keep on going down that tree. Took this, beating him in a battle, which is great. It's also going to take him a long time to siege Ravon Tower, so deal with this peasant rebellion too that decided to pop up as soon as this happened, of course. Having no money definitely hurts, but we should be able to catch him too before he runs away. Win. Come on. Oh my god, he had everything stacked against him. Oh, my wife died though in the battle. Didn't this person kill my son too? Hold on. You are dead. If I catch you, it's on sight, dude. Who is this? I'm killing anybody. I cannot believe you killed my wife. Unreal. Oh, she was perfect. And you took her from me. That sucks. I know I have no spouse because she died. I'm gonna marry this evil one. Actually, I would lose 300 prestige for that, and I cannot afford to lose prestige right now. I'd like to think that this is actually his catalyst for becoming a Lich. Now that his wife has died, that his soulmate, he has no reason to like love anything anymore. It's gone. We'll take this of Clithy. We'll take Clithy, the fort, and then we'll go from there. What is... Do I have anything with low county control? Ravon. Yes, that's right. Let's do Ravon. I'm going to make the Kingdom of Yoth because I need to have 2 in order to make that Empire title anyway. And then I'll also be able to claim all that guy's land. It's only been like 27 years too. Actually, we haven't even checked. Let's see what the that dragon invasion is doing. Oh boy. Jesus. You know what? Johanna holding out. I'm proud of them. Oh god. These guys are also getting just decimated. I don't know if anybody's gonna... The only people who could maybe stand against them would be Alinor. Maybe. Or Dwemereth. Because it looks like he already beat him back. Oh, he wanted to be my rival. That's cute. See who I can give this to if anybody has any sort of aptitude whatsoever. Actually, you know what? There's some pretty good guys in here. Let's see. Relevance, my sister. I have a pretty good caravan master already. I would not mind... Anybody have good prowess? He does, but... Why don't you like me? No, not rightful liege. Well, that doesn't make sense. That can't be true. I can take the Host of Yoth for only 500 prestige, but I need to get illustrious. Hell yeah, we're definitely gonna do that, and then we'll be able to make that Empire title in no time. This is also me. I did some stuff down here too. This guy's the only one who's kind of left, but we're gonna obviously keep jumping ahead. I've been obviously jumping around a lot with this one. About to get another perk. We'll get medium necromancy. Knights who die will be resurrected as undead thralls is so useful when you're fighting these people. We are getting 8 gold a turn, which is really nice. I'm in the middle of a grand tour right now, trying to gain the rest of the prestige so that we can get up to illustrious, because I figured it would take a while, but usually tours give you a ton, so I'm just doing a majesty tour with the vassals who like me. And the tour isn't even over yet, and we now have illustrious. Exactly what I was hoping for. You love when things work out. Now we can attack this dude, and then all we'll need to do is wait for the money, and then we'll be able to make this Empire title. Beautiful. Love to see it. Love to see it. I love how this guy has the title of Yoth, but he doesn't have the kingdom title. What an idiot. Alright, it's not going to go well for you. Oh my god, we gained another 700? Itinerant liege. Oh my god, vassal tax contribution plus 15%. Whew. Whew. Unbelievable. Really, really great. Are you done with that one? Yeah, you are. Okay, cool. So tour is over. We got all the prestige we could ever hope for. I think it's time. Honestly, well, we could do anything. Let's see. Should I summon Restless Dead on one of you? You're not in spell range. How is that possible? He's like right there. Another couple hundred. I don't think I can do anything else, but actually, you know what? Let's see. I can transmute, I think. And now, unfortunately for you, I'm going to come attack you because I want the Host of Yoth. Only losing 3 gold a turn. It's actually not so bad. 4.5. We might be able to end this quickly-ish, hopefully, depending on how long it takes to siege something. But even if we go into a little bit of debt, it won't matter because we'll have most of the continent done at that point. And we can make our Dark Empire. Why must someone with my ability resort to using mere skeletons and zombies to carry out my bidding? I'm certain I can achieve far greater feats. With a key to my dungeon, I have an ideal subject to experiment with something novel, something grander. If I were to merge her soul and body with an assortment of the bones I have at my disposal, I might be able to create a bone colossus, a formidable golem crafted from a fusion of lifeless body parts and dark magic. May receive a special men-at-arms regiment. Oh, I failed. That would have been really sick. gonna take 4 months. He's got 14 more months. Yeah, I think it's over for you, guy. I think we got this handled. Yoth is actually a lot smaller than it looks. Most of it's just dirt, so. Thank you. Excellent. And now we can grant all of this to somebody else. Or at least most of it. Let's see, who's got good skills? I need somebody I can trust. This guy's actually pretty well-rounded, and I would not mind. Because I could just give him all of this, and then he can make the duchy for himself. That's fine. Since you belong to this, I'm going to give you the Duchy of Samara. Because you've been very loyal, and these people are now your problem, and I will not have to worry about this. And I'm nearly at Master Necromancer, which I love to see. There's nobody worthy, I don't think, of marrying me. And I feel like it's not appropriate. I feel like we should wait. We should not do that. I guess I could just slowly work on getting rid of him off screen. We've read this one before, and then whenever I finish doing that, we can try to make this title, and then see if we can become a Lich, because that could be really cool. And then I guess we'll go from there and see what else happens. But I've had a pretty fun time with this. It's been a lot more challenging than I expected, because there's not a lot of your elves. You kind of run out of them pretty quickly. More will obviously spawn in, but if they get murdered left and right, or if you lose them like I have with my children, you don't really have a ton of options as far as that goes. I cannot believe my wife died, though. That sucks so bad. The Kingdom of Ravon can now be made. Honestly, making the Kingdom of Ravon would be good, because then I could just take this title from him. Which might be what I do, because then I could just go to war for all of it on the next round. I cannot say round for some reason. Oh my god. Hergilian died to Ysgramor. He got murdered. Ysgramor deserved whatever happened to him then. That guy sucks. Oh, I thought the Imga were in charge of this. I was like, that's rad as hell. The Hollow Horn? This guy's cool. Crowned with the skull of a great stag of his first hunt, he lives for the great thrill of a hunt and most certainty of death. That's really sick. And he's got Conqueror. That's really cool. I always love to see random Conquerors doing their thing. Alright, I just got a gift for my birthday, which allowed me to make the Kingdom of Ravon. So now, when I attack this guy, I can just go for my Desert Duchy. It will, however, take me just a second longer to take the very last bit of it. Not that I have to do that, because I can literally just make the Empire title now if I so wish, but I wanted the kingdom so that it'd be easier to conquer all this stuff. Alright, we got our last perk. I'm just waiting on the money at this point, but we can now do the Become Lich decision, which is very exciting. I think to become a Lich, though, you have to have a bit more piety, and we have to have 100 magicka, so we're gonna have to do a pilgrimage. Which sucks, because I've been trying to save all this money. But what are you going to do? I think we'll go to Ravon. And we'll get an experienced captain. And then also probably, like a mountaineer or a desert warrior. I don't think we have anybody who would be good. So we're just going to have to kind of accept the risks as they come. But we can also customize the route to sort of maximize its little potential here. I mean, it could be interesting. Why not a little challenge? And plus we need a bit extra of something. I'm not gonna make it cost that much. We'll just do reflection. Hopefully we don't die or something stupid, but we'll be able to get hopefully the piety we need from this. I inherited what? She died. Oh my god, my freaking chancellor, who was so great, ended up dying. Honestly, I'm gonna grant you titles. You're gonna get Samara. It makes more sense to me for you to have it. Then I don't have to worry about any of those pesky barons. And you're also my sister, so it's fine. Awesome, we now have 1,000 piety. Perfect, exactly what I needed. And now we gotta wait for actually we can just do it now, I think. I'm traveling, so once we come back, we can try to become a Lich, which could be super sick. First, I'm probably gonna take this dude's land, which I'm just gonna skip because you guys don't need to watch it. You've seen me take over all of this for the most part. It's not very interesting, but and then once we do that, we should be pretty solid and pretty close to our way to making the Empire of Yakuta ruled by the Lich King Viltor, the Crypt Stalker. I think that's very cool. Oh my god, this guy's unstoppable. Primate Thor, the Endless. I mean, thank god they can't reach me over here in my undead empire, but or what will be my undead empire, but Jesus. That is insane. He's honestly not that strong, though. I feel like if he ran into or he tried to fight Woodhearth and Alinor at the same time, or these guys, he would definitely get rocked because they have better men-at-arms. So I'm not sure. Although he does have dragons. His special soldiers also replenish. It'd be really sick if you could play as him, but he's theocratic and you can't. Also, we now have enough money to make the Empire of Yakuta. Royal recognition. I have become Yakutan Emperor, a great and terrible figure among the order of mankind, my will shaping the destinies of thousands with every use. As master, I've earned my right to rule, but now the accursed people and all those who belong to my blah, 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 blah. I have to have a coronation again now that I've become Emperor. Okay, so I changed it to Empire of Void, because I think it just sounds cooler than Yakuta. So we're now the Void Empire, and it's black. And then we can also, we could cast a spell, but we're going to try and become a Lich. Every day my flesh grows weaker, and every night the dim glow of Arcade taunts me. No more. My understanding of unlife grows, and the chains that bind me to mortality can be eroded away by my will. I shall suspend my very soul in a liminal space where neither the dark waters of oblivion nor the blinding light of Aetherius will be able to find it. I will have need of exotic matter from all across Erebus, and plenty of sacrificial souls. This is fell work, and unless my faith accepts my aspirations, it will be that much more difficult. I will not live. I will not die. It is time. I have granted unlife to the lesser souls of other people long enough. Now I will achieve it for myself. However, I'm well aware that there is a fine line between life and death. One step too far and my soul will be lost forever, cast into the darkness of oblivion. One step too little, and my body will suffer deeply without achieving its goal. Am I willing to take that risk? Is my knowledge of the arcane sufficient enough to carry my soul beyond life and into the cold clutch of undeath? 35% chance. We're gonna have to see. Oh, it worked. For so long I have worked to master death. I have inflicted it on others. I have brought them back, and I have used it as a tool. But death has used me in turn, and I have been at its mercy no longer. I've corrected this. I've gathered ritual tools, ritual magic, and most importantly, ritual sacrifices. I have ripped my own soul from my body and cast it aside. I face death without it, invulnerable and insensible to its grasp. From the price of one soul, I have gained immortality and mastery, and an eternity in which to enjoy it. Death serves me. I am now a Lich. And we don't need to go down this tree anymore, because we already have that. And now we can go back to, I guess, magic, right? This one's a good one. Magical theory. Because he's already gone down the tree. And now we are Masters of the Void. Raise an undead horde. What is the biggest one you can do? 400? I don't think he has that many. Oh, no, he does. You could do a grand undead horde, which is the same thing. It's honestly smarter to just do it from the territory from wherever you're standing next to. But hell yeah, we became a Lich. Give me 200 gold. I'll accept your gift, dude. Hell yeah. That'll actually make it much easier for me to conquer this, because then I won't have to wait. And now he has cooler eyeballs. I wonder, can you... Because you can shed your flesh, right, as a Lich? Can I summon a Storm Bear Atronach? I want to try it. As the air hums with energy, a Storm Atronach Bear suddenly appears before me. Each step he makes lightning sparks across the ground. A low rumbling crackle echoes with his every motion, like distant thunder waiting to break. I watch as he prowls, a force of nature bound to my side. I should give him a name that matches such a presence. Thunderfloof is too funny for me to not click that one. Nice. My son and heir has married my niece, as it was meant to be. My old rival died, and I cannot. I am undying, so it doesn't matter to me. There's no truer companion in battle than Thunderfloof. Whether clashing in open war, fending off ambushes, or dueling a worthy foe, he never leaves my side and fights with me. Most people would tremble at the sight of him, and those who do not falter, they soon learn the true wrath of the skies as Thunderfloof tears them into... I cannot read that seriously. Thank you. And now we just wait for that one tiny corner, and then we're done. And that's it. I mean, realistically, I don't have to wait for that because we've already created our Empire of the Void, which super sick. We became a Lich. Love to see it. You love to see it. That was something we didn't do. We didn't hold a coronation. Let's hold our last one, and we'll exalt the crown again. Same thing as last time. Boulder rolling with my Storm Atronach Bear. I don't even know. This is crazy. Is he immortal? Do these things die? I'm gonna officiate my own ceremony. I'm an undead Lich. A sinistral elf mace. Oh my. Well, well, well. Oh, we can get a holy order. Oh my god, really? We just got that for free? What did we get? Oh, they just have Bowman. Sacred Band of Sadakal. I mean, still, free holy order. Alright, we've done it, and I think we hit nearly Exalted Among Men. We're very close. This crown artifact now is insane. The magic is waning. Thunderfloof has grown weary. The crackling energy that once coursed through his veins now flicker like a dying storm. The once mighty footsteps of him grow lighter until they are but whispers of static upon the wind. As I reach out to touch his blue, rocky skin one last time, a deep rumbling echoes through the air. With a final surge of power, he dissolves into a swirl of lightning and mist. So they don't live very long. Proving my armies a bit over here. Getting some new troops. Might be smart to do, especially if somebody comes knocking for us. You know, you never know what's going to happen in the world of Tamriel. It could be crazy. Oh, we can get... Oh, I did not know we could get soul wraiths. That is actually nuts. We are going to create some of those for sure. They can get 104 bonus damage when they're stationed there. I don't even care about the bonus from these guys. That's crazy. They cost nothing. The battlefield itself shudders when the undead appear, formidable spirits. I know it doesn't really matter, but that's really cool. I forgot when you're a Lich, you can get these. 390 damage. They're undead. I think I'm going to change our title to be based off of my own coat of arms because it looks way cooler. Oh, yeah. Empire of the Void. What is our motto? Life ends, the void remains. Empire of the Void fits perfectly for that then. There you go. Oh, what a cool character. This was pretty fun, I have to say. I'm just waiting on that last truce to end because I feel compelled to finish it. I like how over time you slowly lose your skin, so now he's sort of more bonish. All right, there we go. We can take the last of our du jour, and let's do it. Let's just be here for this final moment, because we've had a great run, right? We've had a good time. Might as well finish it up together, instead of me just taking it. But I had a good time with this one. I mean, we became a Lich, which is not what I expected whatsoever. Someone's trying to murder me. And it's very unlikely that they're going to succeed. I have a pretty good spy master who would disrupt schemes, but I am going to let the game run in the background just because I'm curious to see if they do anything else without my leave. They may end up trying to attack Sithis. Who knows? I'm curious to see what this undead mad lad would do. But this has been fun. I am glad that somebody recommended this to me. I've never really even played in Yakuta, so creating this in general was an interesting time. Honestly, they were a lot stronger than I thought they were going to be. This was a little more difficult than I thought. It's not super hard. This isn't a bookmark character or anything, so it's not like he's recommended, but harder than I expected for sure. We are now exalted among men as well. Gotta love to see it. Gotta love to see it. We have so many Daedric troops, by the way. If I combine it, I have like, what is it? I think they're in there. They're somewhere in there. Yeah, over 300 Daedra infantry. Crazy. These soul wraiths are crazy. I'm sure. I would hate to fight that. I mean, I would hate to fight the undead Lich guy anyway, but you know. And so it goes. We have taken the last of our du jour, and it's of course a little tribal holding, so I'm going to give it to some rando. And that is going to be it for this one. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and then, like I said, we're going to let it run in the background. We'll check out our cultures, which is honestly not as much Sinistral Elf as I thought, and our faith, which is quickly spreading throughout the rest of this area, and I have most of them converting slowly anyway, so in time they would convert, and this would be just like a realm of Sithis, led forever, potentially, by Emperor Viltor, the Crypt Stalker of the Void, who is an immortal Lich god king, basically, so that's pretty fun. But until next time, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to put this on Observe, and we will get to it, but I'll see you happily in the next one.